Hey ladies, it's Crystal and today I am back to do a video on my summer makeup essentials. Now I was actually going to do a video on like summer essentials, but that would be like an hour. So I'm splitting it up into my makeup essentials and then my skincare body essentials. So stay tuned for the skincare and body essentials if that is something that interests you. The Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. This is a primer you use. It says you can use alone or under or over makeup, but if you're a dark skin girl like me, you're not trying to use this over anything. It's just gonna look like a white cast. It is a lotion type of substance. I don't know if you could see it, but it's a lotion type of substance. Of course, I got this at the drugstore. It was fairly inexpensive. I believe it was about $6 or $7. It is supposed to keep your face matte. If you're not that oily and your skin's more on the drier combination side and you're looking for more of the radiance or the glow girl, Laura Mercier has a foundation primer called Radiance. It does definitely create a beautiful radiance, especially if you're wearing more of a matte type of foundation or foundation that doesn't really have much radiance in it. It's something to look into. Definitely get you a sample at Sephora and try it under and see how you like it, but it does create a beautiful radiance under your makeup. So I think it is definitely an essential for the summer months, especially if you're not oily. If you're oily, you might want to stay away from this. Another thing is an eye primer. I'm not going to spend too much time discussing this. I'm sure most people know what this is. This is the Urban Decay primer potion. This is to prime your eyelids before you put on any eyeshadow, or you could use it alone, because sometimes I really don't wear that much eyeshadow, but I hate how my lids start to look very oily like I'm sure they are right now. This is good for mattifying your eyelids and keeping your eyeshadow intact. So another summer essential that I think is a must is concealer. Like, if you don't have nothing on you, you want to keep it light and airy, get that concealer, girl. Put it up under the eyes and on the little blemishes. Just spot conceal as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't have to be that your full face every day. Summertime, you're supposed to be enjoying the weather and keeping it light and fun. So the first one I'm going to show is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This one is nearly done, but I am forcing to get every last drop out of this thing. But as you see, it dropped. But this is a really good concealer. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge. It's like waterproof once it's on. It doesn't move. If you're a person that's oily, if you're a person that spends a lot of time out, I don't think this thing wants to stay in my hand. If you're a person that likes to go outside, if you plan to be outside, this is really good for weddings. It doesn't move, it stays right in place. I have sort of replaced this though with my Estee Lauder Double Wear because I have creases under my eye. I have a lot of fine creases, and I find now, as much as I love that MAC, what do you call this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, I find it settles into the creases. I find it sits in place, it doesn't move, it doesn't show my creases. It's a doe foot applicator. You just boop 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 and you are good. Use a beauty blender and knock that out. Love this. This one is in the shade Extra Deep 06, and the MAC one is in NW45. I have talked about this before, but blotting sheets. Blotting sheets seem overpriced. This is the Boscia one, the green tea blotting linens. It feels overpriced, but when you have them, you are so happy. You'll see you're like blinging here and blinging there and oily a mess, but you just pat this on. Doesn't put your makeup out of place, and it just sops up any excess oils and you're good to go. You don't have to put on an additional powder and stuff. I don't really like that much on my face during the summer. I'm already just trying to combat the heat and trying to just stay cute. I don't have time to be reapplying all this stuff, but this is like a lifesaver in the summertime. Just pats away additional oil. So definitely look into some sheets. This is Ben Nye's Topaz Translucent Face Powder. Now, because I have this one in Topaz, as we see it don't match me. I have the other one in chestnut. You could use the one that matches your color all over, and I find that it does definitely keep your makeup in place and set it, and it doesn't make a lot of stuff seep through. I use this one as under my eyes after I've put my concealer. Don't worry, it's not crazy. It's not gonna look like you're a tranny walking around like with like light bulbs under your head. Now, not that there's a problem with being a tranny, most of them are on point, but I'm just saying you don't look crazy. It's more translucent than not, but it does allow for some slight highlighting under the eye, and it keeps your concealer locked and loaded. Let's talk about foundation. Now, I don't wear much foundation in the summertime. I do and I don't. If I'm going out, yes, of course, you know, I'm not about, you know, just looking natural barefaced when I'm out. But I'm talking about my normal day-to-day. I'm just trying to combat the heat, so I can't bother with so much stuff on my face. But a good thing when I am just trying to feel jazzy is my MAC Face and Body Foundation. Now, I've showed this so much times. I feel like I'm like the advocate for it, but it is a really good face and body foundation. Now, it is light to medium coverage, so if you like more of a full coverage, you're probably not going to feel this that much. It can be layered. It can maybe go into more of a higher medium coverage if you layer it. This one is good because it is waterproof, so even when you're sweating, even when you're out and you're walking around enjoying the summer heat, this is going to stay in place. This is not going nowhere. You could also put it on your neck if there's any discoloration. You could put it on your arms if you have any discoloration. I'm talking like this is that product. This shade I have is N9. I'm a NW45 for a MAC reference if you wanted one. A good one is a tinted moisturizer, and this is by Mercier. This is oil free. This is actually what I'm wearing on my face today. It's definitely a good one. I have it in Walnut. It's very light. It's very beautiful for the summer months. I just like how it just evens out the skin tone, but a tinted moisturizer in general is something to look forward to. It doesn't have to be Laura. If you're looking for something that's going to keep your eyebrows in place, Anastasia's Dip Brow Pomade is the thing to do. This is chocolate, and as you see, it's just a pomade. It is a little tricky to work with at first. It is very little that's needed, like, and you need to have like a stiff angle brush to like put it on. Little. Do not go overboard. You will look crazy. I tried that. I have gone outside looking crazy a couple times. That is not hot on these streets. Just use a little bit. A little. It's beautiful. It stays in place. It does not move. So that's definitely one for summer to get. You do not want to be like and half your eyebrows gone. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. I barely wear eyeshadow in the summer. Barely. Like, unless I'm going out or something. But the times I want to have something, I will reach for my Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadow. And this one is in, what is it in? Painted Purple number 20. This thing doesn't move. Like, I have the oiliest lids on the planet, I feel like, but I have oily lids and I have to wear a primer with any eyeshadow. This I can actually wear and not have a primer and it will still be in place. Like, this is like one of the best drugstore products out there, ladies. Like, if you can get a few nice colors, especially vibrant colors for the summertime, definitely cop one of these. You could get this at any drugstore. I feel like summer's an excuse to wear even more color. Like, I'm a colorful person. I'm always in a bright color, and that's what I do. But with makeup, you don't have no excuse. You could put a little color on. If you're gonna go for a more colorful type of eyeshadows, a good thing, of course, is to have your NYX Jumbo pencil, and this is in milk. It's white, as I'm sure you figured out. This is a oldie but a goodie. You are gonna need a primer to keep under it. It will crease like crazy if you don't have one. At least that's what it does for me. So I put on my primer, put this on, and then put on one of my deeper colors, and it pops like no one's business. Another thing is brighter eyeliners. I've been trying to get more bold. I mean, I'm a bold person, but with some things I don't know. This is a beautiful cobalt blue. This is a liquid eyeliner. This is beautiful for the summer months. This is by NYX and it's called Extreme Blue. beautiful just to do a nice wing. It's more unique than the typical black, especially if you're going out and you want to keep your eyes simple but you want to stand out. Definitely a nice one. Another good one I have is by MAC. This is their liquid lash liner, and this is an Aqualine. To be honest, I'm not even certain if they sell this in the store right now, but it's beautiful. I mean, I'll be honest, wait a second, I'm saying honest. But I'm going to be truthful and tell you most of the time I will wear this more for carnival or something. I don't really wear that on a normal basis, but I should because it's expensive and it's pretty. And in terms of blushes, I like to go to my cream blushes in the summertime. I don't want too much going on. I don't mind color. I'm a color girl. But this is just beautiful. It is Libido by Illamasqua. I mean, you just dab a little bit on and you just have the perfect flush. And orange, ladies of color, please don't run away from orange. That's the color for us. Another blush. Again, I stick to my oranges, the corals, the little things, like Taj Mahal by NARS. Like, you know, this thing makes me want to cry. I could, every time I open up this pan, I'm like, damn. I mean, damn. This is my second one because one broke and I was like, nah. I can't without this. This is just beautiful. You gotta have that glow. Do I have to even say what this is? Lorac's Tantalizer Bake Bronzer. If you aren't highlighted to the gods, you ain't even saying nothing. Like, summertime, you need to be like, I don't even have any on right now, but you got to be glowing, girl. You need to look like you just came from Central Pay, as far as I'm concerned. So this is one of my many favorites, Lorac. Now, just a couple more products that are essentials in my head. I have Bobbi Brown's Sheer Finish Loose Powder in Basic Brown. I really like how these loose powders apply. I just hate the messiness. But it's very beautiful. You need something to pat down your makeup, keep it in place, lock and load your foundation. That is a must. Can't talk about summertime without talking about a couple lippies. You should definitely be on that bold tip. If you ain't, you are losing out. I just picked up a couple of my faves. Just to mention, this is by OCC. This is Anime. If you are a lipstick girl or a person that really likes lipstick, if you haven't tried OCC, you are sleeping. It's a liquid vegan lipstick that you just, little is needed on the lips. It is totally opaque, absolutely beautiful. Of course, we can't leave out MAC out of this. Flat Out Fabulous. If you're dark skin, if you buy any MAC lipstick in the summer, make it this. Thank me later. If you want, I have been wearing more neutral and like nudie nudes. Like, this is my favorite. I have never finished a lipstick so quick. This is all that's left in it, and I bought this like 2 months ago. This is all that's left. I have never in my life finished something so quick, ever. I mean, and this ain't cheap, so I ain't really that happy, but it's very beautiful. This is called Sweet Maple by Too Faced. I will be getting this again because I am in love. Last thing, 80-minute video, my bad. Last thing is Max Fix Plus. Now, I had gotten the charged water. I don't know where it is right now, which is weird, but I traveled a little bit and I don't know where it's been, but I have the Fix Plus though. If you want to refresh your face when it's hot, put it on. If you want to moisturize your face prior to putting your foundation on so you give more of a lighter coverage and more moisturized, put it on. If you have over powdered your face and it's looking a little cake face, put it on. It will equalize it out. This will in no way set your makeup. It is not a makeup setter, so do not expect any prolonged wear out of this. It's a refresher. It's a skin refresher, and it does actually say that on the back. Use it for that. If you have pigments you want to go with this summertime, spray that on your brush. Your pigment will pop like crazy. If you want your highlighter to look more enhanced, spray this on the brush. This thing, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm done. I don't think I have any 100 more products to talk about. Not in this part, but I am going to put up the beauty products that are my summer essentials after, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you have any other summer essentials you feel like I forgot to mention or are just a part of your regimen, definitely leave that down below. And thank you once again for watching my videos. I hope you rate and subscribe, and also have a good day. Bye.